We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store. Alfonso Beato, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Zambrano is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone!
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So now to the plate, Freddie McGowan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's the first pitch to him. Miguel Brito is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped straight up. Beato calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 runs coming. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ryan Minor. No balls and a strike to count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Popped up. Santos has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Standing in, Herman Spoon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Freddie McGowan will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Into the box, Pablo Vargas, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. McGowan aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And there are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch.
The designated hitter, Miguel Rito.
The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. So tack on one more on the base hit, part of a 3-run inning now as we take a look at the league leaders in terms of runs scored. And you can see there they're just one place off the top spot in the NL in that category. The relay, the tag, and he is out.
That's an out.
Stepping up now, Andres Ruiz. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Varela backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting,
Sergio Ramirez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Herman Spoon stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
We're starting to see it.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Freddie McGowan is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Pablo Vargas. No balls and one strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in to try it again, Justin Matola. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
No, inside.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he misses 2-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there as we take a look at the line. Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball. Fred Wright, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Perez is there, and he has it for the first out. From the stretch.
Second, the first baseman, Albert.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.T. Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. He's set. Here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Buck Leary. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1-0 the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Jose Quintero. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And that misses 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Full count, 3-2. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. Fouled off. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Now at the plate, George Lynch. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. No balls and 1 strike. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Joaquin Castaneda, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Albert Valdez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. On the ground to third, scooped up, and that's the first out. Settling in now, John Bradley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, JT Sanchez. A ball and no strikes.
JT.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
I got 1 ball,
Now
1
a
strike.
big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high V.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Paul Jackson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I got a ball, 1
And that
strike.
misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 hit. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Buck Leary. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Leary.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Buck Leary is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Jose Quintero will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Lynch. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down. Into the box, Shane Newman will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been complete.
A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. Stepping in now, Joaquin Castaneda.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see that these guys are now tied for the top spot in the AL.
Albert.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Albert Valdez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Grounded to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Into the box now, John Bradley.
Number 15.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Castaneda takes his lead at third with one away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging. Striding forward now is the DH, Paul Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Perez is right there, one down. Ready now, Buck Leary.
The batter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rubio is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Jose Quintero. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Quintero.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Next for the Tigers, George Lynch. First delivery to him on the way.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit.
The throw's offline, he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
Full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The next 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Joaquin Castaneda is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rubio is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Get just Len Parrott is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major. Rafael Ramos, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. First pitch on its way. Junior Olivo is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Perez is under this one. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Mark Casto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Popped up. Zapata shading to his right, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Lionel Hirsch, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lionel Hirsch becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth.
Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Batting fifth.
Julio Montes is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Again, he sends it out of play. And he fouls this one off. Reyna at second. Montes at first. 1 gone. Drilled to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking.
The throw is wild, and he gets away. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Perez is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Luis Gonzalez. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Gonzalez.
And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Santos is under it, 1 away. Up next for Minnesota, Junior Olivo. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, running hard. He's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
0 for 1 here in the early going, and it's fouled away. A man at third with one away.
That's a ball.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Lionel Pierce. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One run. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and set to go as the third baseman, Alexi Reyna. 1-0 the count. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rubio is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Julio Montes. He singled his last time up. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Miguel Murillo. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is... Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, William Cruz. In there for strike one. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A ball and two strikes to the Twins shortstop. Count still at 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. First pitch on its way. George Dunn will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Junior Olivo. Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Yeah, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So digging in now, Alexi Reyna. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Julio Montes.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Murillo.
That's popped up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
William Cruz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder George Dunn. Perez patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Luis Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there's ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Fouled off. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. Strike 3. At the plate, Junior Olivo. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Thomas is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Len Parrott will come on in.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by
A manager checks in with his ball club.